Crumb cake, more like yum cake.
Hello, my dears! Your favorite baking spaniel is back to bring you another delightful recipe. Have you ever had a treat with that delicious crumbly streusel on top, but thought, gosh, I wish there was more of this topping? Well then, this recipe is for you. Today, we will be making a New York-style crumb cake. This delicious treat is similar to a coffee cake, but with double the amount of streusel topping. My gosh, I can't wait to enjoy this one. Let's get started. We will begin by making the all-important crumb topping. In a bowl, combine 1 1/4 cup of flour, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That salt never comes out right. Give these a good whisk to combine. You may need to use those paws a bit to break up some of those brown sugar clumps. Now we will pour in 1/2 cup of melted butter. And mix with a fork just until large crumbles begin to form. And that's it for the topping. Let's set this aside while we work on the cake. In a large mixing bowl, add 6 tablespoons of butter and 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. We will cream these together until they are pale in color and fluffy. Add in 2 eggs. Woo! 1/3 cup of sour cream. Sour cream is the secret to making deliciously moist cakes. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And we'll mix this until well combined. In a separate bowl, we will combine 1 1/4 cups of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Whisk these all together. Next, we will add our flour mixture into our wet ingredients, mixing until just combined. Now it's time to assemble the cake. I have here an 8 by 8 inch baking pan that has been well greased. We will pour our cake batter into the pan, and we will spread it out evenly. Take the crumb topping and sprinkle it over the top of the cake batter. I like to start on the edges and work my way to the center, making sure to get a nice even coating. This cake will need to bake at 325 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 163 degrees Celsius, for 35 to 40 minutes. Or until a toothpick inserted into the center of the cake comes out clean. Allow to cool for 15 to 20 minutes, then sprinkle with a dusting of powdered sugar over top before slicing into squares for serving. Well, goodness me, it sure does look delightful, doesn't it? The streusel topping is wonderfully sweet with the perfect texture, and the cake itself is so moist and tender. And the best part? It has the perfect ratio of cake to crumb topping, in my very humble opinion. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you loved this recipe as much as I did. Be sure to subscribe for even more delicious recipes. Do you love my content and would like to support me even further? I also have a Patreon where you can get early access to videos and behind the scenes content, as well as a Redbubble shop with adorable merch featuring art done by the wonderful Buttered Bee. Much love to all of you. Until next time, mwah!
It's very funny because moist has that negative connotation otherwise, but if you say like a moist cake, no one's like, you.
Right? I know, it's kind of funny. Otherwise, yeah, it's just a gross word.
It is a gross word.